Hi, welcome to the Wonder Basement and the Paper Pumpkin alternative for February 2022 Safari Celebration. As you can see, these are super adorable elements in this kit. I kept seeing party favors or party theme stuff, so I decided to get out our Ombre Gift Bags from the annual catalog, and they're just beautiful, and they've got 5 different colors. They've got the evening evergreen, soft succulent, pale papaya, and freesia, and then polished pink. And I decided that I was going to go with the freesia and the succulent and the papaya for these particular projects. Okay, so I'm going to start with the pale papaya, and these stamps are so cute. There is a little yay stamp banner and celebrate, and the cupcake is absolutely darling on well, there's one on the antelope, and then there's a stamp, and it's so stinking cute. So I'm just going to try and see if I can do kind of stamp all of these images at the same time. And I'm going to use the rich raspberry, because that's one of the main colors in the kit, and just kind of see if I can't get a really fun background to build my gift bag with. So I love the way this stamps. Okay, after playing around with some different thoughts on design, I decided that I'd just go back and make it easy, since I'm using a different medium to put the elements on. I'm just going to go with the way Paper Pumpkin suggests you assemble these little guys. So I'm basically going to use the vellum and kind of go along with the leaves and just layer it exactly the way it is. Okay, so as when you're stamping, you get smudges and smears on things. So I just picked up a little bit of the rich raspberry. I had some on my finger, and I tried to kind of wipe it off, but it's a smudge. So I'm just going to go with it, and I am going to create a little ombre look with the rich raspberry and one of our blending brushes. And actually, so this is a perfect example where when you make a mistake, if you keep going with it, it actually can turn out better than what you imagined. I started off by actually putting some pretty heavy ink over where I smudged the vellum, and then I'm going back over. I'm trying to get it darker at the bottom and then really create a true ombre effect by just brushing it up on the vellum. And this is going to go on the back side, so I think it's not going to work. I don't have to really worry about the ink drying or smudging again. So I think it turned out pretty cute. And now I'm just going to assemble the whole front of my package just like it shows in the Paper Pumpkin instructions. This would be so super cute for popcorn or caramel corn for a party. Okay, on the next bag, I'm going to use the Fresh Freesia bag color, and I decided to kind of combine a technique from a long time ago. This is actually where you fold each of the sides in the same amount. So here I did it about a ½ inch, and it basically is going to make a gusset on either side of your bag, your flat bag. So it gives it a little more of a base, so you can put something in and it can stand up. Now you can leave the bottoms flared out at if you want to, or I'm going to show you how to actually gusset the bottom as well. We used to use this all the time with envelopes. You can make it with one of our envelopes, and we called it a bagalope. So it just goes to show you can kind of tweak some of the old-timey techniques and come up with something that is fresh and fun for a whole new really generation. And it's just kind of a cool technique. So now one of the biggest things is you're going to want to make sure that you get that fold on the bottom exactly the same as you get the ones on the side. Otherwise you're going to get a little bit of which mine is just a little bit bigger, so you're going to see it's kind of stretching the bag, and I'm struggling trying to get it to set up. But then you tape the bottom, you basically fold those little triangles in, and then you've got like a square bottom bag, which is pretty fun for a lot of different parties, gifts, events, things like that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put this together just like the like you would a card, the top of a card that is suggested by the paper pumpkin. Now, a couple of different things that I'm going to do is that I did take a little bit of the elephant on his roller skates and put a little more rich raspberry brushed on with the blending brush, just to give it a little bit of definition. I get to this point and I'm like, yeah, it still needs a little something something. So there is a super cute like leopard print stamp in this set, and so I just stamped on top of a piece of cardstock that I cut apart, and there you go. I cannot express the amount of joy that this little kit gives me. It is so stinking cute. Oh, and this monkey, this reminds me so much of something my dad would have just found so funny. He owned a monkey once in his life, so my mom tells me. And he just had this kind of personality. So anyway, this just makes me happy when I'm stamping with it and creating. So again, on the monkey, I'm just gonna really replicate exactly what it said in the paper pumpkin kit. Okay, so as I'm looking at this and looking at my stamps, I wonder if the yay banner will fit in between the monkeys. I'm gonna try that out. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. So now I think I know what I'm gonna do. In addition to building it like what's in the paper pumpkin kit, this is what gives paper pumpkin some flexibility. You don't have to do it exactly like it says. I mean, you can, you know, as you're playing with it, you know, it might spark another idea. And so what I've done is I've cut these pieces of cardstock from the card bases. So if you're wondering where I'm getting the pattern paper, and on this one, it's a pretty easy fussy cut, and I like to cut, so I am just going to go ahead and cut this out and then put him in between the monkey's hands. How fun is that? I just love this. The monkey, I'm just going to take some adhesive and kind of lightly stick it to the yay banner to his hands, and then I'm just putting some of the cardstock that I've cut from the card fronts on the front of the bag, and then I'm just adhering it pretty much as per the paper pumpkin instructions. I want to put the happy birthday on my tag for the bag, but it's a straight line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ink up the happy, and then I'm going to clean off my stamp, and then I'm going to ink up the other side. This is a way that you can get a lot more out of your stamps, and I use it a lot of the time. You can also use it with when you're using markers or spots, and it just helps you to you know, you can spell things out with different fonts. You can do all kinds of things with this particular technique. But basically, I wanted my happy birthday to fit inside this circle, and that's how I got it to work. Okay, we're almost finished with the bag. I wanted to use the tropical leaf and add a little bit of falling tropical leaf motion onto my gift bag. So I just ink up my stamp with the rich raspberry and add the finishing touches. Look how cute these bags turned out. I just love every last bit of them, and they would be so fun for a party. I hope you enjoyed these paper pumpkin alternatives for Safari Celebration. See you next time!